Hi guys, welcome back to Yamcha Sessions. I'm John, I work for an events agency and I do part-time YouTube on the side.
Hi guys, my name is MC Black and I'm an MC.
Hi guys, I'm Andrew. I'm the entrepreneur in residence at a startup.
Every week we go through this shit.
Everybody basically just e-commerce.
Yes, I'm at a startup. That's as simple as it gets.
Wait, that's
I have self-reflected.
Alright, e-commerce.
This week we have Tiffany from Ippudo. Alright.
The manager.
Marketing manager of Ippudo.
Not sponsored yet.
She's been following Yamcha Sessions, and if you guys want to be on the show as well, just drop a comment below. I think it's more straightforward in that sense. It's not going to be there, it's going to be lower than that.
Also click subscribe.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and comment. But if you want to be on the show, just comment below and then we can discuss and schedule something out. Okay? Today we're going to be talking about whether guys should pay on the first date.
And this is a serious issue.
It's a fucking serious issue.
So specifically on the first date.
On the first date.
It's not like throughout the relationship. It's not halfway, it's the first date.
The first date.
We can get to that after the first
True.
date.
That is also a concern.
That is also a concern.
Yes.
But not today. Okay, asking the girl out is just part of it and then it's done, okay?
Yeah.
Eventually, it's done, the girl is out on a date.
I think it's expected.
So-
it's expected.
But why?
Why?
I have no issue.
Why is the question?
But why?
I have a theory. It's because, and I'm not being sexist. I'm just assuming that this is why males pay on the first date.
Yeah.
Is to show. Okay, long ago, if a female were to find a male as a potential mate, it would be strength, dominance, like in the clan. This guy has to be fucking alpha as shit. He needs to be strong to protect my child. That shit, right?
Strong to protect my child.
Yeah. You know,
You see the
being
guys
able.
nowadays?
Yeah, I know, but being able to support is very important, right? So I think that's what females are attracted to, and then males tend, in today's generation, to demonstrate that I am capable of caring for the young and the children, everything, whatever, the offspring. It's money, or you have a six-pack lah. I mean, whichever comes first, right?
Okay, so what you're saying is like during
I know.
during the caveman times, right? Strength was the global currency, right?
Yes.
But in today's day and age, it's no longer strength. It's
Literal.
it's your finances,
Yes.
right? So it's whatever the global currency is of that time, and if you have a lot of it, you have the advantage, perhaps.
Yep.
I think that's a very evolutionary perspective on things,
It's very yeah.
right?
It's instinctual lah, right? As a girl, you think, oh man, I really go on this date. Let's say the guy's a fucking conversationalist as shit, right? And then you're like, oh man, this guy sounds like a really hot guy, whatever. He's so smart, etc. Smart why? Smart because smart you can earn money, right? I mean, he can speak well. He's at least doing like a general job type of thing. And then okay, I'll go on a date. And then you realize you go on a date and like, fucker, this guy's a hobo, bro. Can't even shave. He's fucking shy. Then you're turned off. Same thing as a guy and a girl. If the girl is really smart and like, okay, this girl can take care of my children and everything, then you go there and she's a mess and you're like, yeah bro, dude, first impressions are fucking key,
Okay,
bro.
it really depends what you're looking for because
Yeah.
for me, I like someone who has goals, they have hobbies.
You talking about black guy?
What the fuck?
Gold! Indian guys have a lot of gold.
What do you mean gold?
You said gold, right?
No, goals.
Oh, G-O-A-L-S.
Oh my
Ambition.
god.
I thought G-O-L-D.
Oh my god. Goals. Goals,
Good.
hobbies.
Kehidupan.
You have to understand financial stability is something you really have to work
See?
many years towards.
Yeah, it takes
If
time.
you're struggling, I like that.
Right. That's true.
This is where you need to ask yourself, okay, when you go on a date with a guy, are you already expecting him to pay?
No,
Oh, you're not?
I prefer half-half.
No, but that's the thing, right? I don't think you are a proper representation of the Malaysian female population.
Okay.
Whoa!
Because your education is American, I'm assuming, right? So I just think the culture is different. If you
Yeah.
look at American girls, they're more empowering of one another, right?
Yeah.
They want to go Dutch, right?
You want to-
I am as much of a human being as you are, right? We all earn the same
We're all
income,
equal.
right? We're all equal, right? So that's the foundation of their mentality.
I understand what you're saying though. I grew up with a Chinese family, right? So I had the guys pouring tea for the ladies and all that. The guys always paying for the whole family.
Yes, right.
So I understand that, but I just don't feel that way.
So for you, you don't expect to pay first
I think
when you go on a date.
First, it's just like when it comes, you're like, oh, I got
At
this,
least you
I got
offer.
this.
I mean,
Yeah.
is it okay that if maybe the girl like, hey, how much the bill? I can't be paid. Then the guy be like, hey, it's okay, I got this.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Look, I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, if you insist as a guy, that's fine.
I think if you insist on anything, that's fine.
If the girl is like, when the bill comes, she's like,
I hate that, dude.
oh my god, I went out on this date with this chick.
Yeah.
no
She
go.
was like on a constant roll like that. Oh, I need to go toilet. Oh, I need whatever. And then she just completely fucking ignores the bill conversation. And when I bring it up, she changes topic. Bro, do you know how fucking it was ongoing for a whole month, and I fucking finally realized that shit. A whole month. I mean, it was just cafe dates. But I realized that she was starting to order more expensive shit over time.
She used you, John.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you were used.
And I know this chick. And then after that, when I said, you know what, I don't think it's gonna work out already, she even came over and like, you know, things gonna happen. I
I have the song in my head as well.
and then I literally, it literally like, I was woke, and I was like, oh my god, it's a fucking gold digger, bro.
Yeah.
And I was so turned off. She was like making moves and shit, and I just did not fucking feel the appeal whatsoever. And then I just said, I don't think it's gonna work out. I stopped, and then a friend said, hey, I think I'm thinking of dating this chick. I'm
you
like, bro, she
to
gold
the
digger, bro.
rescue.
And he's like, I don't believe you. 2 dates in, he's like, nigga, gold digger. Dude, it's real, you know. Chicks like that manipulate guys, and then they think, oh, you know what, he's a guy. But I heard she went through some traumatic ass shit. And then like she was paying for the guy at one time, and then she kept on paying for the guy, and then the guy took all her money or some shit like that. And now she's like super ultra like, I'm out to fuck all guys, that kind of thing.
Okay,
And
yeah.
that's fucked up, right?
That one, personal trauma lah.
Yeah,
right?
but,
We can't-
but vendetta, bro, like on all males.
Even with that, without that kind of trauma, there are a lot of chicks who go out with guys, order a bunch of drinks, they're like, hey, let's get this, let's get that. I'm not drunk yet, let's get this.
And
And then
expect the
at
guy
the
to
end, yeah, it's the guy who pays.
Yeah.
It sucks.
They're just like talking to girls the whole time, and then the bill comes, it's on the table for like 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, oh my
What do we
god.
do?
Oh.
That's the issue.
I
it's
think
just,
Or even some girls will be like, hey, we have to go, it's really late. You know.
That's true, that's
Real
true.
douchebags.
Wow.
I think when girls go out with the guys, right, you can expect not to pay. You can think that, you know what, I'm not going to pay. But when it comes, just say, shall we split the bill? I mean, if the guys say, nah, it's okay, I'm fine, then you'll be like, okay, you know what, he has the potential. But the guys say like, it really depends on your personality, like, okay, let's split the bill. Then you'll be like, you can have a thought, but you don't put the fact that he's a douchebag or something, you know?
Yeah,
Because 50-50
yeah.
is still equal. I mean, what if you're getting married in the future? Forever you're just gonna stay at home, let the husband pay and everything and shit? Bro, that's
He's got a point.
you're gonna die if you make.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think as a guy, if I sort of exude confidence and say, it's okay, I'll get the bill, I think that I come off as someone who thinks males are more superior. Right?
Relax.
Yeah. So I'm like thinking a bit too far.
50-50.
I'm like, what if I disrespect you in a way by insisting that I should pay for the bill? And so that's why I feel hesitant. But at the same time, if I insist on 50-50, what if she thinks I'm a cheapskate?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh god, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Should I be like 75-25?
But
is that just enough
what's the
confidence?
But if she offers, then I think that's correct.
So you wait for someone to offer.
I mean,
You
by
look at each other.
No, my
I
god,
think
that's the word. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so if she offers 50-50, do you say yes or no?
I will say no.
Okay, you say, what do you say? What do you say?
I say, sure not.
I will say no, it's fine.
That's a very human answer. I like it.
That's a very Malaysian answer.
No. Are you sure?
Kind of.
No.
If I'm dating an American, are you sure?
Sure not.
Yeah,
You sure
sure
you wanna
not.
take the bill? Then you be like, ah, it's okay.
Pastita.
No, then you be like, nah, it's okay. I got this for my first time. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That
see.
is
That's
superb,
better.
bro. That's a Roger Federer slice and the fucking, you know, swing.
Yeah, I think maybe next time.
Yeah.
In the end, I have no idea where that these rules come from, lah. Okay, but
I
some
think-
guy from the early 90s or 80s be like, you know what? I think that the guy should pay the first date, and someone took
It's
his
colonial
tradition.
chivalry lah.
Someone took
Right,
his,
right.
his
Ironically, yeah.
goddamn gentleman into perspective, and everybody used it as their own life guideline. Well, hey, the children today are paying for it, but still, as a man, it is a good sense of, like, I would say, responsibility to show that you're one step ahead of the woman, to say that you're capable of ensuring that
It's back to the evolutionary thing.
you're capable of, you know what, if something to be going on with us, I can
Yes,
take care of.
yes, exactly.
I think that's the first step.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, but I am more towards the perspective of, wow, I really don't want to disrespect you.
Yeah. I know. No. That's because
know.
I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
make that like the topic
Sensitive
about
issue.
castes and
Yeah.
and hierarchy and shit. But I think it's because we're from upper middle class. Honestly speaking, like if you're from middle or lower middle class, I think it's a very different thought process. Number one, and number two, I think you also still want to show that you could one day be upper middle class. So that's why you do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think if I insist on 50-50 because I want to show you that I respect you, there are other ways to show you that I am
Yeah.
financially capable, right? It's not just
I
within the
suppose you,
constraints of
you
that
could
bill.
then get into your Mini Cooper and then you're like, oh, okay lah, this guy is
Right?
settled lah.
I'm not saying that's the way.
Honda.
There are other ways, right? Like if you take a look at my phone or my watch,
Hey,
right?
bro, but-
there are nuances that indicate that
I guess.
have.
But nowadays people can buy fake Panerai waters. You can use a shit ass phone, but then like you put that, you know.
If the girl has that much thought in
Then sorry lah.
right? I respect her even more because she's really thinking ahead here.
I think
I've got respect, man.
I think we asked Tiffany, okay, Tiffany, do you think guys should get the ultimatum? Just let us know. And what do you think?
I think you should offer to
At least offer.
Yeah.
And what you
not
as a
take
girl
all of it.
think y'all should do? Y'all should just relax there and like, okay, he's gonna pay, or at least
It
offer.
really depends on you. I have friends who will take anything that's free, and then there's people like me who I feel like I ate, so I need to contribute.
Yeah. It's a personality thing, I think. Really. It's a personality thing, but I think it's deep rooted into evolutionary
A
traits.
never-ending battle, man. Man versus female.
I don't even think we came to a conclusion, and it's just the four of us.
It's hard, bro.
I honestly don't think we came to a
I
conclusion.
think what we should do. Oh no, we can't.
You know what? You know what my conclusion is? I feel that you have to play by ear, right? Play by ear
See the
because
situation.
everybody has different personality. So, for example, I'm gonna break down the two types, right? One is I go there and I'm a very confident male and I say, hey, don't worry, I'll get it. I actually expect the girl to go, you
sure?
or not? Hey, you can go Dutch.
It's okay lah, look
Then
at the
I will
bill.
feel,
Oh my God.
I will legit feel that shit, this girl is fucking genuine.
Because she
and then I will
cares.
follow up with the bill full.
Then I will follow up with full confidence. You order lobster also, I know, I pay.
Where my credit card at?
No need credit card, debit straight. But for me, I think it's also good to be a person with initiative. If a girl says, if the bill comes, she straight put her hand on the bill.
Then you
Let me-
like
let us-
stop right
Yeah.
there.
Then
That's
I'm
where
like,
you touch
wow,
the hand.
Initiative, this chick is fucking on point. Vice versa, if I'm a girl, if a guy says, hey, let me get it, I will say, are you sure? So
Yeah.
I think initiative is a very important thing. Even if you're faking it, fake it well, because if you fuck up, you better fucking pay up. You're all fools.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it's more than just the actual
Yes.
monetary value,
Yes.
right? It's how it alters my perception of you, and that holds more weight.
Yep. Because that perception can't be bought anymore. It cannot.
Yeah.
That after the first date, back to first impressions, if you fuck up that part,
It's over.
people's perspective of you are going to be like that.
It's
for a
over.
long time. For a
Yeah,
long
like the
time.
gold digger, you see, the moment you see.
They're always going to reflect back to the first date.
Yep.
That's
And
cheap,
you
right?
will need like 3 to 5 dates of an opposite trait
to counter that.
to counter the first impression.
And it's not worth it.
Yep, it's not worth it, right? You might as well pay half for the first date.
That's why.
Even if it's like $200, just go for it. Fuck it. Because I'm serious.
What kind of day is that?
Pretty expensive day. Probably like absolute Thai or Ipudo.
Yeah.
No way.
Akamaru.
No, Ipudo ain't $200.
People like,
Ipuro is
Absolute
like
Thai
nice,
maybe.
right?
Absolute Thai
Absolute
maybe.
Thai lah, absolute
Absolute
Thai.
Thai maybe, yeah.
don't bring my name down, man.
Sorry. No, I was thinking like you order like 5 ramen and eat that. That's different lah. You only
Even with dessert,
I
it's
don't
not
know
more
what
than
type of
100.
chicks you date, but that's a bit normal.
I think if I did something like that and I said, let me pay for it, and then she showed initiative, happy.
Then
If
you
I was
know
a
that.
girl and the guy initiative, I said, are you sure? Initiative, I think happy relationship,
Just
bro.
the girl shouldn't do.
That's ideal.
Right?
That's ideal, yeah.
But you see, that's the thing. People take advantage of people that are nice. It's fucked up. So fucked up. Both guy and girl. Sometimes guys just go like look around. I know guys that are like that as well, and they purposely choose shitty first dates. Oh, I want to test out the girl, you know, not that. Bro, why are you ruining the fucking first date,
No
bro?
games, man.
Right?
No games, no games.
Go all out.
Yeah.
Life
no
is
lah.
complicated enough, man.
Oh.
Why you want to do
The
this?
visionary.
Come
The
on,
visionary.
man.
Stop.
Why can't we all just come to a consensus?
Yeah, but there's no black and white rule because it wouldn't be fun. I think it's fun. Because if you go through like, let's say, if I was a girl and I went out on 2 dates, 3 dates, and like, you know, all these guys are fucking shite, they're all assholes, they just want to get my pants and that shit. And then off guy comes along and he's like super nice, he's got the initiative. Then I'm okay, this guy's pretty chill. I don't mind going on second date, and then it works out. It's more rewarding when you go through failure. But if you go through immediate success and everybody follows a general consensus, then you don't know whether the guy's going to start beating you up.
That's true, that's
in
true.
20 years from now. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, God damn, I just based all this on the first date.
You make a very valid point.
I
agree.
think happiness has to happen only when you go through a low point. Low point then high point. It's like happy, right?
Because if everything is happy, what even is happy?
What is happy?
Right? It becomes the norm.
Happiness?
No.
You wouldn't even know it's
See,
happiness
the-
because it's the norm.
Happiness isn't peak, it's up and down thing. Happiness includes being sad.
Okay, for me, I feel like you're talking about joy. Joy is
yeah,
something
yeah,
that
yeah.
grows. Happiness is
It's
something you
yeah,
can achieve.
yes.
Okay, wait, I want to ask something. So let's say you guys are dating this girl for the first time, and then the bill comes and she's like, oh no, I don't want to pay for it. What do you do?
Initiative is
I don't want to look at you!
I'll tell
What
her.
do you say? Are you like,
I will say I will
No.
gladly pay for the bill. Don't worry about it. And I will just end the date. And I will not. Next time she asks to go out again,
you're
I'm like,
still gonna see her?
No,
I
no.
wouldn't. I'll be like, you know, actually, I didn't really feel it on the first date. Then if she asks why, and I'll just tell her, wow, I think it's because the fact that you didn't want to pay on the first,
That
or at
girls
least
have
offer.
so big balls to say that I don't want to pay.
Yeah.
There are girls like that.
I would
There are
low-key
girls.
kind of respect that.
Yo, I would be like, I
Are
mean,
you some kind of masochistic fuck or
Because
what?
who says that?
who says
Social-
that? The bill comes, I'm not paying for the bill.
Yeah, who says that? Socially, that's completely unacceptable.
Where they say like, oh, I don't pay.
Who does that?
Yeah, and
I'm sure
that's
there are
That
That's
takes,
like
that takes a different form of confidence, which I low-key respect. Not that I would go on a
It's
second
really
date.
spoiled lady.
that's a sport chick though.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on a second date, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
I would just low-key kind of say, wow.
I think it would be
That's
I think it
interesting.
would be a beneficial thing to you because in the future you'll be like, God damn, there are chicks like that, and you learn, and then you can bring it up as a conversation.
Yeah.
And then in the future, if your wife goes like, you know, I'm so insecure, you're always out with girls, like, baby, you are the best chick that's ever happened to me. Because so and so this story happened, and she's like, God damn, got such thing as girls like that. Damn, it's so easy to top that way. So in the end, you can always
Whoa.
flip it around to be a very good experience. But I've been through shit like that, it's fucked up lah.
Yeah, no date.
But I just want to point out that a majority of girls that I did go out with are not like that. Like the girl I mentioned, how she expects to pay. Majority of the girls are actually like very initiative-based girls. Like both of them studied abroad locally, everything lah, right? Some even just from 5, and then they just like started working, and they're all very like initiative-based. And I would like to think that guys are like that as well. I don't know,
I hope so lah.
right? Are the guys you dated like that?
No, we need to
Oh
see.
man, fuck! We should just end the fucking video now. End the fucking video now, man.
I don't know, man, but I really hope Malaysian guys do act like how.
No, it's a both thing. It's a both thing.
From
They
my
gotta.
perspective, I don't date local guys.
So you,
Okay.
And I date guys who are older, so
that's
they
a hint
always
right there.
are very communicative.
Right. Because they have been in previous relationships before, so they know
Yes.
how to go
They
about
understand
life.
women, or
Right.
people in general.
Yeah.
wow.
We have
Discussion.
gotten a conclusion.
Yeah,
The guys should pay, but the girls should at least offer
Yes.
to pay.
Yeah. Initiative, lah.
Because
Both parties need to have initiative. That's it. That's the conclusion.
yes, you
That's
can't
the-
clap without not two hands.
Okay.
Nothing.
Unless you go really fast, and then you high five the back of your hand.
You have no cartilage, must be, right? Like,
Thank you guys for watching.
thank you.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. You can follow us on Instagram page. Drew, you haven't started a Twitter account. Bro, what the fuck?
No time. This week very havoc.
I also very havoc. Actually, never mind.
We'll make one, okay?
Yeah, we'll make one, and then if we do make one this week, if we'll put it in the description below, right? I think that's about it for now.
Yes, so last but not least, I'd like to thank Tiffany
Tiffany.
right here for representing the entire female in Malaysia.
She is the perfect sample size.
Perfect sample size. Thank you so much.
You statistics majors can go to hell. One sample size is enough.
What is focus group? We got this. We focus group. That's right.
Thank you so much for coming. Tiffany.
Coming here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for giving us. I mean, you did give Reddit points on behalf of
Yeah,
ladies as
yeah.
well, which is really great. So at least
Very
now
respectful.
we
Very
can
good.
come with a conclusion lah that
Yeah.
the ladies should also at least offer.
Initiative. Okay. See you guys in the next video.
Thank you.